In today's creative and video making adventure, I will show you how to set up your DJI Ronin SC for active tracking. What is up, you beautiful creative people here on YouTube? This is Z, and we are going to be setting up our DJI Ronin SC for active tracking using the DJI Ronin app that you can download from the Apple Store or the Google Play Store for iOS and Android phone. To do this active tracking setup, the first two important things that you need are the following. Of course, your gimbal, your DJI Ronin SC gimbal. The second one is a tripod that can hold the gimbal in place so that it can stand up vertically straight. This short cable here with USB Type-C connectors at both ends. One is angled at 90 degrees, the other one is straight. A small cell phone with DJI Ronin SC application already downloaded and installed. Attached to this DJI phone holder that also came in the box with the gimbal. Of course, the most important thing for recording is your mirrorless camera. This one is a Sony ZV-E10 with the kit lens on because I'm not able to buy any other expensive lens. Alright, like I said, the first thing we need to do is to prop up our gimbal on top of our tripod so that we will have our gimbal standing up straight on its own. Our gimbal and tripod is all set. The next thing we need to do is to get our camera and our phone holder, DJI phone holder with the phone already attached. Connect the two together. Phone holder on top of the camera. I already adjusted this phone in place accordingly so that it will be balanced later on when I attach it to the gimbal. So let's go ahead and connect this setup to our gimbal setup on the tripod. My camera and the phone holder with the phone on the gimbal. As you can see, I am using a Manfrotto quick release plate. This one. So that I'll be able to attach and detach the camera from the gimbal once I'm done as quickly as possible and with ease. And since it's way too low, it will not be able to tilt all the way down because this part here is hitting the end or the other bar right here at the back, okay? But this one is good to go because I already balanced it and I've been using it for quite some time now. It's just that I'm not able to create any good video projects yet. So at least I know how to balance my gimbal. So that is your next step, to balance your camera on your gimbal with the camera holding the phone holder and the phone on top of the camera. Next step, we go get our cable. The end, which is at 90-degree angle, will be attached to the Ronin SC RSS port, which is down here. And the other one, the straight one, will be attached to your camera. Okay, not the phone, but to your camera, so that your camera will be connected to your gimbal. Let's do that. So once you're done connecting everything together, this is how it should look like. The phone is on top of the camera in place using the DJI phone holder. And then you have the cable connected from your camera to the RSS port of the gimbal down here. Now it's time to turn on everything so that we'll be able to start the active tracking. Turn on our camera. Next is the gimbal. Finally, connect our Ronin SC app to the gimbal. Click on the Create option on the app, followed by the Active Tracking option. The next thing to do is to click on that red button up here on the app, okay? And go in front of your camera and then draw a diagonal line across. Now, the camera is already detecting me, following every move that I do. If I'm actually doing a shoot, of course, I need to make sure that this one is pointing right at me. Okay, let's recalibrate this. Turn off the active tracking. Recenter the gimbal. Turn on the active tracking. Step right in front of the camera and then click at the middle of the screen of the app. This is a big help if you are shooting solo. Active tracking of DJI Ronin SC Gimbal and the app is a big help for those who are shooting solo or you don't have anyone to control and point the camera at you while you are over there talking and doing your stuff. So this is how the DJI Ronin SC gimbal is following me from my perspective, as in from my perspective. You can see it's moving on its own, following us using the DJI Ronin app. And that is how you set up your DJI Ronin SC gimbal camera and application for active tracking. This is Z, and if you're able to get any good use of this video, or maybe it helped you out even a bit, please do hit that like button and consider subscribing so that I'll be able to have you again next time.